With social media being a way to share your art as an artist, you would post your art online and then eventually someone contacts you about how they can get a custom piece by you. You then probably give them the first thing that came to mind of what you think your art is worth. We've all been there. It gets kind of frustrating. I've had commissions over the past decade and I've been there too. So maybe I can help you out. When I started to talk shop with art friends that are asking advice as they are getting started to sell their art skills with commissions and prints, I get asked about different ways to make more from them. I noticed that many of them tend to have low rates for their commissions that, with the work they put in, is well under minimum wage. And yes, there are difficulties with looming issues in our own time when it comes to creativity, but also affording to live is a thing. But if you plan to sell your skills or even art in prints, you can't just undersell yourself short. You can't hold yourself to such a low standard. We aren't Walmart. My favorite advice for commissions specifically is to keep in mind that art is a skill. And being creative isn't just a hobby. Yes, you can have creative hobbies, but being creative doesn't have to be a specific hobby. Once you get paid to do any form of skilled work, you then become a professional. You are a working artist. Now, that means you should get paid what you are worth to be able to start continuing your career. When you start to believe this, you can start with a base pay and go up from there. If you don't feel comfortable charging a whole lot for commissions, which we all are there at some point, start out with figuring out how long it roughly takes to make a piece and then add up those hours together and multiply it by how much you think your time is worth. And you have your total right there. It's that easy to get a total of how much your art should be worth. I know some of you want to figure out how much you should take and make your time worth. And if you're starting out, I would go based off of the average pay of the area that you're in for starting jobs and then go 1.5 times more than that. Because, again, art is a skill based career. With getting more commissions, it will be safe for you as an artist to charge 25 to 50% of the total commissions before starting on the commissions. That is sketching, that is thumbnails, anything. Get that down payment. This will do two things for you when you work with clients. One, you know that the client is committed to getting art from you, and two, it can help get you some confidence. It can also help get you fired up to make the art that they're wanting you to make. As you continue to get commissions, you may get tips. My opinion is tipping culture isn't great for different reasons, but if you are making art and people tip you for the commissions they are already paying for, that is a clear sign that you can most likely increase your rates as an artist. This tells you people are willing to spend more money and appreciate the work for at least the price range that you're going for. Other than that, I do recommend it never to give a solid per hour rate unless you are going to be working freelance and you need to for a contract. This may get people to think that you should be working less on something or more for the price that you're going to be charging them. And that can cause some conversations, issues, and communication hardships. Being an artist means you are a skilled craftsman. You didn't just get to be a good draftsman, but you had the passion and the patience to make your desires into a skill that people are willing to spend money on what you create. Gaining the ability to be a creator of worlds and conveyor of emotions gives meaning to life and being a human. You have the drive to pursue this. Why not make it worth your time and others? So that's my quick rant on what you should charge yourself or charge others for your commissions. If this video helped you out in making a decision at all, you can always check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. If you liked this video, give me a like and maybe subscribe to see more videos like this when they come out. If you've had other questions about pricing or comments to leave for other artists that are having similar questions, leave them down below. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, check out my other social media platforms. Maybe get some art from my online store. And until next time, I'll see you again later. Bye!